What you hide, if the food that you hide.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you are hiding.
Yeah.
Let's be logically for 1 second.
Yeah.
If somebody can know what you are hiding, okay, if somebody can know what you are hiding,
Yeah.
do you mean to tell me that he wouldn't know if a fig tree had a thing or not? It doesn't. It doesn't go.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come in, please.
So the point here is, before we go to the Quran, because the Quran clearly said that was a miracles given to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the miracles that he knew the food that were hiding. One of the miracles, he used to make a bird from a clay and blow into it. By the permission of Allah, becomes alive. Okay. From the miracles, he used to heal the call them? Lepers. The leper. Okay. That's the miracles. Clearly, it's a miracle. Okay. So that doesn't mean he has to know everything. But one thing that we have to know, look, that is true what you say, and that sometimes when we speak about God, I'm coming from the Islamic perspective, likewise Christian or Jewish. But we have to agree that God will give us the faculties to determine what is the truth. Otherwise, every person says, you know what, I don't believe Christianity is true because I'm a Muslim. You know, this argument is a circular reasoning, you know. So God gave us the faculties to determine what is right, what is wrong. In order when the revelation comes to us, we have to use these faculties. What are they? Our sound reasoning. What is sound reasoning? Sound reasoning, for example, I know contradictions doesn't exist in the real life. For example, what I mean by that? Okay, this bottle, which or me existing, you cannot say shamsi is existing and not existing at the same time. That's a contradiction. You understand? There's a paradox. Okay. Likewise, you cannot. If you say God is God, automatically you are negating he's not a human. He's not a human. If you say human being, he's not God. You see what I'm saying? Because by definition, God is uncreated. By definition, God is not a human being. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
By definition. By definition, human being, they make mistakes, they forget, and so on. Okay? They go to toilet, they are in need of food, they are in need of oxygen, and so on.
Okay, so brother, let me ask you.
Before I just want to. So now when we come in here, okay, now you said to me that the Christians, I know what the Christian believe. They believe Jesus was 100% God, 100% human. But the question we ask ourselves, Jesus as God, focus with me, yeah? Jesus as God, is he the Father or other than the Father?
From the Christian
belief, yeah.
Christian belief, God is one.
Okay.
That's from the Christian belief.
Yes.
The concept of God is the same as yours.
Okay.
God is one, but in that oneness of God, you know that what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
There are three distinctive personalities, and Jesus Christ was one of them. But what I wanted to know is, you and I, as believers, believe that God doesn't share His glory with anyone.
But before we go to that, sorry, I have respect.
Okay,
before.
I wanted to ask you a question.
We can ask that. But before, Jesus, is he the Father or other than the Father?
Jesus, from the Christian belief,
as
Jesus
God.
is not the Father.
It's not, because I know that. Jesus as God is not the Father.
Yes.
Okay? So you said to me, Jesus had two nature. God nature and a man nature. Okay? When Jesus said, no one knows the day and the hour, not even the angels in the heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. He's negating knowledge from himself from both sides. He never said only the Father and me as God. He said only the Father. So he negates knowledge from himself as a whole, from the Holy Spirit, and he affirms only to the Father. And what is very interesting here, sorry, what's your name?
Frank.
Frank, sorry to forget your name, Frank.
That's
Yeah?
all right.
What is very interesting here, Frank, yeah, that the same statement that Jesus said, of course, Prophet Allah never mentioned the Father, but a very similar statement is in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا. They will ask you, O Muhammad, about the hour, when it will be revealed, when the hour will be established. The meaning of the verse said, no one knows except Allah. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and Prophet Jesus ﷺ,
the same thing.
Same thing. So my point here is also when Jesus said, the only true God, he said, is the Father. So now, according to Jesus, Jesus had two nature. I mean, according to your statement, Jesus had two nature, man nature and a God nature. His God nature is not the Father, but Jesus, the one who you believe, said the only true God is the Father, which is not him.
Yes. Yes. Okay. From the Christian perspective, what we have made to understand from what you are saying is Because Jesus had two natures, sometimes he relinquished one over the other, depending. You and I know that God doesn't eat.
That's correct.
God doesn't sleep.
That's correct.
But Jesus slept.
Yes.
So in that aspect, he's using his human nature as you and I, we sleep. So he was negating his human side and that attribute to sleep.
Okay.
So we say yes, even though he's still God, he can still sleep because he's also man. So those two natures, the way we are taught, goes hand in hand sometimes. Sometimes we act because only God can resurrect. Only God can create.
No, only God can create, because there's sort of creating. There's sort of creating here. I mean, there's creating when you form something, and it's creating when you create something from nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm talking creating like life, giving life.
No, giving life, Abraham did it. Gave a life to the birds in the Quran. I mean, even in the Bible, what's his name? What's his name? Even the disciple of Jesus.
Prophets,
he wants prophet Jesus. Yeah. So giving life is not, doesn't mean you're God.
But you see, that's why I'm saying it's part of our belief. The Christian believe that disciples were able to raise dead because Jesus gave them the power to do so.
Okay.
So we don't find it as contradiction.
But Alfie, how we don't find a contradiction when Jesus said, okay, let me ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
When Jesus said the only true God is the Father, is that true or false?
Say that again.
When Jesus said the only true God is the Father,
yes.
Is that true or false?
I believe it's true.
It's true. Is Jesus the Father?
No.
So Jesus is not God, because according to Jesus, the only true God is the Father.
So wouldn't you accept, I know you are Muslim, so you wouldn't accept that, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't you see it from the Christian theology that because Jesus Christ is man and God, if he says in his manly nature, like you will say Allah is the true God, isn't
Correct.
it? Because you are a man.
Okay.
You are saying it from your manly shamsi standing here.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. God is the only true God.
No, not God, the Father.
The Father is the only true God.
Yeah.
So the Christian says that Jesus was saying it from his man, the human, the 100% human point of view.
Yeah, okay.
That is why he was saying it.
But as a God, understand that. But what I'm saying, Jesus as God is not the Father. So if Jesus said the only true God is the Father, what happened to his God nature? Why is negating for his God nature to be God? Even though you have to understand, these two nature, Jesus never said it, that he was God and the man same time.
No.
Okay? But I have to go. The brother is telling me I have to go.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will carry on.
No, nice talking to you. So
would you be happy to check my number?
Yes.
So, speak on WhatsApp. Because I really like you the way you approach me, and you're very respectful. Even if I'm Algerian, very angry people.
I know. No, I will take you.
That was the one doubt he had in believing in Islam.
Let him think, brother. Yeah.
Sorry.
Take my number.
Shamsi, yeah?
Yeah, Shamsi, brother.
C.
Yeah,
It will come.
yeah.
Don't worry
You
about
need to
it.
go on your dial. And then,
Let me take your number first.
079 888. Yeah, 888.
Take off the microphone.
Take it first.
Yeah, brother, because last time, you know what happened to me? Last time they left.